Are you thankful when you play golf? And can being thankful, being in that thankful state of mind, can it help you play better golf? Maybe. Let's tee it up.
Welcome to Data Access Golf, your home for rapid golf improvement. And now, from the thin air of the Rocky Mountains, next on the number one tee, your host, Aaron Stewart.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Data Access Golf Podcast. I appreciate you being here. My name is Aaron Stewart. I will act as your host today, and I guess every day so far. But thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. I want to thank, since this is a show on thankfulness, I want to thank everybody for your comments. I appreciate them a lot. One, just because it gives me a lot of great ideas for future podcasts, but also just because it's nice to know that somebody's listening. I did get the question from somebody that said, what gives you the right to talk about golf? And I thought, well, I don't know. I'm not a PGA teaching professional. I'm not. I have not done any of that, all of that training. As far as expertise goes, I don't know where I can say my expertise comes from. I have not been granted any sort of license to talk about golf. It's just opinions on a podcast. I will say that I am one who has a background in research. I do have a doctorate, and during that doctorate, I had to do a lot of quantitative analysis. And because that is my background, my brain tends to work by taking notes and treating processes as research projects. So as I use different pieces of technology and training devices, I take a lot of notes. I want to see if there's any improvement. And I don't believe that you can see improvement unless you are always marking where you are. Like, if you don't know where you are, how in the world are you going to know what you have to do to get where you want to go? So I'm very big on taking notes and treating it like a research project. And when I used all this new technology to try to get better at golf and do it inside, I treated it as such. And so a lot of my opinions, a lot of my thought processes are based on those notes and those experiences, which I consider to be research. Now, it's very personal research. It's personal that worked for me. It's research that worked for me. The results that came from my efforts through this research, I don't know if they're going to work for everybody the same way. In fact, I know that they won't, but I believe that there's enough in here for us to kind of, glean from this where people can get better. And I've seen that in the lives of my friends who have trusted me enough to work on their games with me. I have seen it in my children who have trusted in me enough to allow me to work with them on their games. I've seen it with others that I've worked with, friends and people that I know and love, and people that have been sending me videos just to have me comment. So it's been really fun for me to kind of use these ideas to help other people. And the whole point of this podcast and why I launched it was to hopefully be able to do that at a greater reach. And that's it. Whether it does help you or not, I don't know. I believe that it can. I believe that it will if you use, this research for what it's meant to be. And it's just a starting point and a direction with some conclusions based on data, where you can make a pivot. Take on an access point. You can make a pivot in your golf game based on data to become better golfers. So that's it. So to answer that question, what gives me the right? I don't know. I'm not a PGA pro. I'm not a teaching pro. I never will be. But I do believe that I've taken at least some steps to know something about the golf swing that's hopefully helpful to somebody. And that's enough for me. That's enough to at least give this a try. I don't know if a podcast is the best way to do it. But again, I've got, after going through that whole, vlog, video, podcast fiasco that I tried a couple times, I've decided that doesn't work for me. I have got a face built for podcasts, not for videos. So we'll stick with the podcast for a while and see how that goes. I realize in golf instruction, sometimes I talk about positions and things that I learned, and maybe video would be helpful at that time, but I plan on dealing with all of that within the winter program. It'll be basically all video. So today's topic, can being grateful on the golf course improve your golf game? First off, I'm grateful for the opportunity that I have to play golf. And when you really hang out with that attitude of gratitude, then yes, I do believe that a better attitude helps play better golf. But I think sometimes we don't take the effort to actually list and be conscientious of those things that we are thankful for. So take time, next time you play golf, just as an experiment, see how this goes. But next time you get on the number one tee, rather than looking around and being worried about everything that can go wrong, I just want you to say to yourself, I am so grateful to be out here. And look at who you're playing with. I'm so grateful to be with these good friends. Just say it inside. You don't want to freak them out. Don't say it audibly. Just in your head, just say, I'm so grateful to be here. Right? I'm so thankful for this. I'm so thankful for the opportunity. I'm so thankful for my new driver. I'm so thankful for this brand new golf ball I get to hit. And as you walk through your round, if you're taking a golf cart, I'm sorry. But if you're walking, great. I like to walk. But as you're walking through your round, moving through your round, do that. Right? When you start sensing yourself sort of starting to spin out of control and get into too much of all the checklists of all the things that you feel like you need to do in order for you to become a better golfer, take a deep breath, take a step back, and start going through a list of things that you're grateful for. Right? I don't care if it's the tree. I don't care if it's the green speed. I don't care if it's the way your putter feels in your hand. Whatever it is, but be mindful of the things that you're grateful for, that you're thankful for. I believe that is a much better place to play golf. So in the spirit of Thanksgiving, let's be more thankful. I want to say how grateful I am for you, all of you that are listening. I've got great friends that I get to play golf with. I am grateful for Fred and Joe Shoemaker and the entire Extraordinary Golf group. I have a group of mastery students that are some of my dearest friends, and we've been through a lot over the course of the last 5 or 6 years in golf and learning golf. I would be so remiss if I didn't say how thankful I am for my good wife. She is such a good person. She makes me so much better than I could have ever been myself, and she is so supportive and so wonderful, and she doesn't know. The best part about my wife is she doesn't know how good she is. She never, ever sees herself as wonderful as she truly is. And she's amazing. Grateful for my children, for my son who's out on a mission right now as a missionary. We miss him. Haven't been able to see him in over a year now. Grateful for him and what he's learning and who he's becoming. Grateful for my 2 younger kids who are still with us, for who they are and who they are becoming. They are great. They are great people. I am a very blessed man to be here doing what I'm doing. I am so grateful for golf. I am grateful for the game that it is, but I am also grateful for the opportunity that it gives us to learn more about ourselves and actually, through golf, become better versions of ourselves. Because there's so much going on. There's so much more going on in golf than maybe we always remember. But that's hopefully part of what we're going to be doing here at Data Access Golf. So thank you for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Safe travels if you're traveling. Please give everybody in your family a hug for me. Do not eat yams. They are awful. Cranberry sauce is very bad for you. Other than that, eat to your heart's content. And remember, better data always means better golf. Thanks.
Thanks for listening to Data Access Golf with Aaron Stewart. Check us out online at dataaccessgolf.com, and we'll see you on the next episode.